Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 70.8 kilograms with a professional record, 4 wins, 4 defeats. He trains under Ryan Dunstan and Ryan Doyle at Ignite Martial Arts on the Sunshine Coast. Jimmy the Dog O'Brien. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 70.4 kilograms with a professional record, 2 fights, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss. He trains under Steve and Elliot Compton at the Team Compton Training Center in Brisbane, Queensland. They call him Street Buddha, Dom Ma Fan. Your referee in charge of the action, Phil Cassidy.
Final assignment for Phil Cassidy in our co-main event. Jimmy O'Brien in the blue, Dom Ma Fan in the red, sporting the ankle straps.
Ready? Let's fight.
Blake Richardson, I can only imagine what they are for. Tanir and Nathan, cage side, good to be with you. Thank you for joining us.
Absolute pleasure. Well, they might be for kicking Jimmy the Dog O'Brien's legs out. I mean, 2 heavy leg kicks to land the fight, to start the fight rather. Following up with a high kick there.
Well, you're seeing early signs of the game plan from Dom Ma Fan. Had a good chat to the man they call the Big Train, Tom Nolan. He says that the unique aspect about Dom's fighting style is he can throw kicks from punching distance, which can prove problems for the dog here tonight.
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Oh, nice right hand over the top by the dog. He's interrupted me, but I was going to say, the street border, he's always showing off new skills as he steps into the cage, and those kicks already catching our attention.
Well, Jimmy O'Brien landing a nice overhand right to open our first round here in our co-main event. We saw that opening right land flush against Darcy Vendy. Can he do it again here this evening?
Nice jab by Dom. Good pressure. Oh, a nice hook off the break. Oh, again, that right hand, you spoke about it, T. It's a danger. And it's there.
Well, that's the thing when you stand so close to Jimmy, he can land that right hand from anywhere, but Dom doing a good job of feinting his way into range and landing his own strikes.
Yeah, the pressure of Dom. It's only a matter of time before the right hand and a body lock entry comes. Followed by that.
Well, down goes the dog, Street Buddha on top with 3 minutes to work.
A bit more patience from Dom Ma Fan. It was nice to see. He was getting the respect with the hands, getting Jimmy biting on his shots, and then came the right hand step through into the body lock takedown. And Jimmy's got his guard closed here, trying to keep Dom's posture down rather from landing big shots, but it's not going to help him build up to his feet, which he's going to need to do if he wants to try and take this round with 3 minutes to go.
Good position for, my apologies, Ma Fan on top here.
It would be a good position if he can lock up a triangle of something of that sort, and he does seem to be wanting to really control the posture of Dom. And Dom slowly bringing the dog to the edge of the cage, which is going to make escapes much harder. And allow for elbows and ground and pound like that. He's got the underhook now, is the dog, but stepping through to mount is the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, Dom Ma Fan.
Positional control all in favor of Dom Ma Fan, but don't count out Jimmy O'Brien. He's a brown belt in his own right, Blake.
Yes, and you can never count out the dog. Never, never, never. Jimmy's doing a good job at shutting down most of the attacks of Dom Ma Fan, but at the same time, he's not allowing himself to get into any positions in which he can build up his base and get back to the feet and do some damage of his own. Now he's got that underhook. I'd like to see him try and build up to that left knee and left elbow and start coming up. He's going to have to probably eat a few shots on the way through. Going into the deep half guard now. Always a riskier guard, in MMA when there's elbows and punches.
Well, you can see that here, Blake, and the Street Buddha, he's just maintaining position. Although those strikes aren't landing flush, some of them are, some of them aren't, but he's continuing to bother Jimmy from the top. Head pressure we can see here on screen, and those elbows, they are raining down, Blake.
Yes, and this is a very exhaustive approach from Jimmy the Dog O'Brien, trying to hold your opponent's posture down from bottom position, pull them in close to you. It gasses the arms, it gasses the legs, and I think Don Marfan knows that. He's looking for a chin strap here, and then swapping down to elbows. Vicious first round from the Street Buddha.
Well, we've come up with many nicknames.
You gotta watch that, Nick.
Whoa.
Oh, he's locked it there. Oh, this is tight, team. This is tight. The dog is the dog. That's it. That's over. There's the tap. Oh, and he's out.
Wow, Jim.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Jimmy's out, Blake.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Phil Cassidy has stopped this contest in the very first round, declaring your winner by submission, Dom Marfan!